SpitNights, how we doing? Merry Christmas. Thank you. Okay, you're a bit slow on this side. You guys were good. Thank you very much. Let's try that again all at once. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Oh, this is amazing. Who here has been to a SpitNights before? Woo! Who here is here for the first time? Why are the people who've been here for the first time more excited? Wow. Okay, this is amazing. Who here is here because a friend was like, "Oh, come to this night with me. It's a poetry night, but I promise it'll be good." Yeah, we had a few of them. Do you know what? You're exactly why we're here. You're exactly why we're here. But basically, the story of SpitNights, we were a group of 5 friends who doing loads of little open mics on the poetry scene, and then realized there wasn't this big kind of night, which was a bit of a show that people could really show off their stuff in front of hundreds of people. And so that's why we started back April 24. Since then, I think this is our 45th show and our 37th this year. So it's been a lot, and I don't know if anybody else is, but I'm coming down with something right now. Didn't have much sleep. I'm feeling delirious. It's been a long year. Okay, so if you're expecting a really well-polished night, I'm really sorry, but I'm going to do my best. Is that okay? Say it like you mean it. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Thank you very much. Anyone here on a date? We've got some dates in the house. Yeah, okay. A few. This is good. We like to think that we're a bit of a date spot. Anyone here on a date want to chat to me right now? We feeling confident? Nobody ever wants to chat. That's okay. I want to chat to somebody. And anybody feeling confident? Anybody feeling good? Yes. Who's the woo back there? Right at the back. Of course you got to give a woo. What's your name? Ren. Oh my God. Okay. Hello. Ren, where are you from? For those of you who didn't hear, Melbourne. And you've come just for tonight? There's pressure on that, isn't it? Ren. Oh my God. Thank you so. Wow. Okay. This is Anyone could beat that? Italy. I'm just going to check Google Maps. I don't know. Okay. That's good, though. I think you're in second place. Can anyone beat second place Italy? Brazil? Oh, yeah. Whereabouts in Brazil? Rio. And you've come just for tonight? Yeah. Oh, man, just for tonight. And you've come just for tonight. Oh, my God. The air miles that we're producing is not good, is it? But hey, thank you so much for coming. Front row, you've got your premium seats. I like that. Well done. This is a new for tonight. I don't know anyone regular been. We've never had these premium seats. We've never had this little lectern. This is new as well. We're upgrading. Yeah, can we get a little applause for the upgrades? This is all thanks to you guys for keeping coming, keeping supporting us. We do have a raffle as well. We've got some merch as well because financially, it's not going amazing, but we do. So we would love a little bit of support, especially before Christmas, so we can keep these nights going. And yeah, thank you to everyone for coming, and whoever it was, bringing their friends who maybe didn't want to come. We really, really appreciate that. Is anyone here at a poetry night for the first time ever? Amazing. Was it you? Amazing. What brought you here? What? You just seen some stuff on Instagram? Our stuff? Amazing. What do you remember which poet it was or anything? Harry Baker. Amazing. Yeah, he's the reason that I got into poetry back in 2012 or something. Yeah, he's amazing. And we're very lucky to have his book launch back here on the 7th of March, I think. So do come to that. That's amazing. What's your name? Alicia. Can I get your help tonight, Alicia? Which involves basically every time I'm feeling like, I don't know how this night's going, I'm going to come to you and you're going to give me a word which just summarizes how the whole crowd are feeling. Is that okay? How about now? What's the word? Curious? Oh, that's so good. That is so good. Thank you very much. Give it up for Alicia. Alicia, give it up for Alicia. We're feeling curious. Okay, let's give the format. Let's give you the format tonight. Basically, we've got 3 headliners for you tonight, and also an open mic in the second half. Has anyone got their name in the hat for the open mic? Yes. Oh, there's more than that. I've seen a few. Come on. If you've got your name in the hat, give it a big old cheer. Yeah. There we go. We're going to go confidence. I'm going to try and get a few names out the hat in the first half, but it's mainly going to be in the second half that we're going to do it. But yeah, we're going to have up first. We're going to have Erin James. we're going to have the amazing Maxine Meixner. Did I pronounce your surname right? Okay, I did. I knew it. It's so hard to get it right. Maxine Meixner. Then we're going to have a little break. Then we're going to have Jolade. And then we're going to have the rest of the open mic. And we've got a few guests in there in between. So hopefully it's going to be a nice little time. Yeah. Is there anything else? Anyone want to say something, or should we get on with it? Anyone's birthday or anything? Yeah, your birthday as well. You've come all the way from Rio for your birthday. Yeah. Oh, amazing. What's your name? Nikita. On 3, we're all going to say, how do you say it in Portuguese? Parabéns. Okay, we're going to say Parabéns, Nikita. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, how does that feel? Is that, obrigado. Is that worth the flight over here? There it is. There we go. We paid for it all in one. Amazing. I think we kind of show you how it goes then, shall we? And then we'll get stuck into it. Okay, so what we're going to do is to start off the night, we don't get one of the headliners on because we want somebody to sort of give you a little taster and warm the crowd up. And they're called the sacrificial poet. And then nothing's going to happen to them. They're all going to be good. But it's one of my good friends, I think I can call him that. And he's been on the scene for so long, and he's a bit of a legend of the scene as well. So I'm very looking forward to welcoming to the stage Kofi Achina. Keep it going, keep it going. Is that good? Just, you sure asked.
I think you're my friend too, Danny. That was really sweet. Hi, everyone. You good? Yeah? Sweet one. All right. Hey, hi. Oh, lovely. I'll do just one poem. This poem is called Dark Energy. It goes like this. You have another one of those days where it feels like the concentrated weight of being could crush your legs beneath you. Like the whole of creation has her boot on your neck, and the beat of blood pumping in your head heralds the arrival of yet another downward spiral. So you take yourself on a walk to your local park. Tooting back. You sit down in a dark field. Lay back until the earth nestles your head in her lap. Through the soil, she whispers in your ear, and on her suggestion, you look up at the night sky. The vibration of the vibration of stars resonates with the hum of the bonds in your body, and you remember that the universe is expanding at a rate of 73 kilometers per second per megaparsec. That time has woven her fingers into his skin and is stretching, and galaxies are rushing to fill the space, and he is bending and twisting and expanding. And who are you? Who are you to not do the same? What comfort to know that even the cosmos was created incomplete. That when God commanded, "Let there be light," under his breath he whispered, "Let there be room for growth." Let galaxies tear each other to shreds, and let love, let grief do the same to us. And in the aftermath, in the engines of raging stars, the arms of our friends, in radiation-lit vacuums of space, in candle-lit bedrooms alone, listening to our favorite movie soundtracks, let us rebuild ourselves. Even if it is one atom at a time, let us rebuild ourselves. Our shame, our guilt, our rejections, our abandonments, our losses, our failures, they seem to us like damnation. But it is in the light of catastrophe that we are truly illuminated. It is in this light we are shown our cracks and our crevices. It is in this light that our resolve is revealed. It is when we are unraveled, we are challenged to stitch ourselves back together again. And we are not in this alone. Do you feel that? The gravity, gentle hands reaching across the space between us, the Earth, the Sun, Jupiter, the furthest black holes, and Pluto, even Pluto. All of us literally bending the fabric of space-time so we can hold on to each other, always holding each other, laughing together, crying together, riding out this little snippet of existence we all get to share together. The universe is expanding, and we will not get left behind. Thank you.
Keep it going for Kofi Achina! Wow. I feel so sort of seen and wanted right now and important. Thank you so much, Kofi. Alicia, how are we feeling? How would you describe right now? Seen. Ah. I stole it. Okay, well, seen. That's good if we're both on the same wavelength. Okay, we're feeling seen right now. That's good. That's good. I also never told you as well, like, for those who are new to Poetry Nights, the way that we like to show support, obviously at a music night, you're singing along, you're dancing along. If it's a comedy night, probably laughing along. At Poetry Nights, how do we like to show our support? A little bit of that. And do you know what? There was a lot already. I didn't even tell people to do that. There was a lot. At one point, there were so many clicks, I thought someone was stealing a line bike. It's a good joke, thank you. Christmas joke for you guys. Okay. Line bikes are basically rental bikes, and people steal them, and then they click, 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 click. Okay, do you have them in Melbourne? You don't know? Okay. Rio? No, line bikes. You still laughed, though. That was very generous. Thank you very much. You're like, yeah, everyone else is. I'm going to go for it. Amazing. That's how it goes, okay? People get on the stage, and then they just spit bars, and they make you feel important, and yeah, they really touch something and make you feel something. And I feel something right now. I'm very grateful for all of you to be here right now. Let's get on to it, I think. There was one thing I wanted to say. Pizza. Someone's ordered pizza. Okay, let's get this pizza out. Do you know the name? We've got a Rachel. Rachel's ordered a pizza. Rachel. Let's get up for Rachel. I tell you what, let's pass that back. Let's ferry it back. Keep it flat. There we go. Enjoy your pizza, Rachel. If anybody else is thinking of ordering, do go and collect it. I can't do this every single pizza, okay? We've got a show to run. But thank you. Give it up for Rachel and her pizza. A couple of months ago, we did a poetry slam, and we don't really do slams because, like, it's quite hard to judge poetry. Like, it's an art form, like, subjective, and you kind of want everyone just to come here and be happy, and everyone's a winner. But we did one. We do one every year, and it's a great way of finding new talents and new poets. And it's exactly what happened last time. Our next act is the winner of our Slam 2025. So you know they're going to be good. You can give it some woos. They are also, where are my notes? A slut for words and a nerd for a cheeky rhyme scheme. Those aren't my words, those are hers, okay? But that's kind of a little flavour of what you're going to get in for. And she's come all the way from Brighton as well, which is what's so great. Like, there's so much talent in the London scene, but also elsewhere. So I'm very, very happy to welcome to the stage Erin James. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going.
Thank you. I was feeling really brave when I wrote that bio. That's the first time I've heard it out loud. Whenever I get on stage, I can't breathe for the first 30 seconds, so I always ask people to take a deep breath with me. But yes, I'm Erin James. I'm the SpitNights 2025 Slam Champ, which I'm really excited about. It was my first time doing a competition, and I was shitting myself almost literally, but it turned out all right. And I'm here to share 3 poems, and I guess I just want to say that poetry for me means everything. It's something I came to at a super young age to sort of deal with my own internal stuff. I think we all have gone through that as poets or just humans, and then it started being a way to process the world, especially the hardest parts of the world. So I'm just here to share that with you tonight, and I hope that maybe I can touch your soul and make you feel something, and maybe at the end of the set you can hopefully connect to the reason why you're here and what you're meant to share and what you're meant to create. Thanks. This one is called Mountains Bow to Her, and I actually wrote it inspired by Louis the Hippie's poem he performed here on Mother's Day, because he was talking about his mum, and it started with the line, "Mountains bow to her," and I just thought, wow, what a line. And this poem is sort of about everything, about nothing, but it's about feminine divinity. Yeah, which is ungendered, by the way. Mountains bow to her, Sky breaks in half and shatters, slowly, holy, water, rain droplets like wine, like allowing her to age can only improve the flavor, devour in good time and grace. She the awakened one, the wicked, wayward, weighted, worthy, unwaveringly admitted. Every mouthful needs savoring. God favors her, breath blows out fire. You can witness the flames quavering. Grass grows for her, seeds sprout and flowers bloom, the trees know her. And the forest makes room for her footsteps, her footprints that no one has ever seen. She the ghost, the spirit space, the in-between. Her energy uncontainable, unrestrainable, unique. They try to take it, capture it, restrict it somehow. She evades that, knows how to hide herself in modest. They know to speak of God, but never to speak of goddess. She embodies the body's natural bodily bends, benevolently bending backwards and bowing to blessed friends. Thanks. The sun warms to her, and its rays fall asleep, shining even in the midnight, not a burning kind, a yearning kind. She the darkness, she the light, she the instincts we for too long have tried and failed to fight. A garden tended to, or left wild to weed. She is everything and nothing. Is it duality you seek? She is not something you need to see to believe in, and I believe, I have faith, not something I can name, but something I will face. And when I asked her what all of it meant, like, what does all of this mean, please? She smiled and stroked my hair and let me weep at her feet. She does not have all the answers. She has questions herself. It's just that no one's ever asked her. No one's ever offered help. Rivers thaw for her. Lakes sleep and oceans part. This is not her ending, nor is this her beginning, her start. She the soft-spoken prayer, the uncovered, the lower layer, the receipt of envy, lust and dreams. We build her up to break her down, to build her up, to break her down, to build her up, to break her down. Or so it seems. She the bruised, battered, tattered rags, riches, boils, fairy tale fables twisted with tales of ailments of the mind, breakings of the spine. She is a comet of perhaps atomic matter, medicine, teeth torn and time lapse, junkyard scraps and treasure. Land swallows her, homes her, allows her to sleep. Do you think by now you know her? Is it time for you to meet? You'll meet her when you look to your mothers and their mothers and their mothers and theirs. And if your mothers are not worthy, then look to your sisters, the ones forged not just by blood, but more importantly by choice. Look to your daughters. And if you do not bear children, look to the deity within. How would your life change if you treated yourself as if you would your own child? Look for the quiet ones, the riot ones, the ones who lost their lives. Look at the mothers of Sudan, Congo, Palestine. I dare you not to look away. Look at the unimaginable grief and the unbearable pain. Look for the healers, the makers, the earth-shattering shakers, the movers, groovers, lovers, liars, flyers, and fallen angels that make everything they touch an altar, and every word they speak a prayer, and everyone they meet lucky and thankful for their lives. Look at the ones that both conform and defy. Look for the ones that were born of blood, sweat, screams, and harsh labors. Every holy text on earth commands us to love thy neighbor. Look for Gemaya, mother of water, mother of life. Look for Oshun, Aphrodite. I think Medusa got a bad rap. Throw in Kali the destroyer, Sekhmet the powerful, a sip of Minerva the wise. Look at and be thankful for the divinity that resides within your life. And if you understand one thing, understand this poem is nothing about gender, and it is everything about love. About resistance, fight, finding the light, and meeting hatred with a tender temperament of peace. And if peace doesn't work, well then you know how we do it. We strap up and we fight with elbow grease. Thank you. If you said something important to me, then Danny, I didn't hear it. Yeah, cool. Some of my poems can be a little bit like heavy and like intense subjects, so I always like break them down with like a comedy bit in the middle. So this one's things you can't say. It's a true story, because there are things you can't say. And these are some things that have actually been said to me, and these are some things that I wish I would have said back. I've always wanted to date a brown girl. Try before you buy. Free sample, 7-day trial. If you think this is swinging here and serious denial, I'm not a bucket list item or a box to be ticked. I am a living, breathing God. You're more of an aggressive-looking zit. Oh, you're bisexual. That's so hot. Can we have a threesome? Sure, let's have a threesome. You, me, and home truths. Let me tell you, you've bitten off more than you can chew. My sexuality ain't a turn on for you to stake claim. Besides, I only sleep with men when I'm in deep emotional pain. Oh, you're the DJ. Sorry, I just assumed he was. That's okay. You assumed he was the DJ. I assumed you were a prick. Looks like we were correct. We both understood each other's vibes quick. I'm, in fact, both a DJ and not a white guy named Chris. What's even wilder is I play more than just Beyonce. Hey, ain't that ludicrous? I didn't know you could be both black and Jewish. How does that sort of... Yes, you can be both black and Jewish and pro-fucking Palestine, by the way. And here I am, defying expectations, stepping out of boxes. I am my own creation. I'm not a melting pot, an abomination, or a joke. I am everything at once. On my existence, you can choke. You didn't know I could be both black and Jewish, so comfy. I didn't know you could be both so ignorant and ugly. But here we are, both breaking stereotypes every day. We're so brave. You want to touch my hair? And glare and stare and pick and prod and nod and dare to reach out with your dirty hands like you're reaching out for the motherland. Hand in soil, white savior in chest. Let me give you a little tip. Get the fuck out of this nest. Try your best. This hair is beautiful and not meant to be touched. This hair is truthful. And the truth is, this is all too much. Thank you. True story. Got one more for ya. Yes, thank you for having me. It's a big deal, me winning SpitNights and me coming here and like putting myself on the stage. It meant a lot to me. Like, I think as poets and creatives, even if you hear validation all the time, like it just doesn't always hit. So it really like gave me the confidence to back myself a bit more, so I appreciate that. If you'd like to follow my journey and see my gigs in 2026, my Instagram is Erin James with 2 S's and 2 underscores. And this last poem is called What If? I wrote it years ago, and it's ancestral, and it's a question, and it's angry, and it's a lot of things. And yeah, I ask you to imagine with me, what if? Heritage DNA, took the test, found my way. Questioning, be okay. Mixed race or mixed rage? Which space to engage? I clear my head and then I pray. As I'm praying, I breathe. I picture a tree bark carved of gold, standing strong with blackened roots, traveling across generations and places, races and faces and feelings, fingerprints, foundations. Stretched far that failed to fade and fill and fuel me with this inexplicable, untouched sense of fate. It took me a while to get here. Like my ancestors, I traveled, but instead of footsteps carved heavy in mud and grass and green, forced halfway across the earth, scattered, sold, unseen, my journey was more the internal kind. Unbinding my mind from a more mental kind of slavery. I'm not afraid to say it took bravery to confront the internalized displacement of being a house without a home, like my hair without a comb, this brown body unable to roam. And I've been questioning, why is it we aren't given the right to reflect in our roots? Our history so whitewashed, our curriculum so colonized, our differing identities simply squashed, our stories silenced and revised, our connections severed at no cost, our every move always analyzed. As I speak my frustrations, reflecting on causations and my anger at this nation, it's the arts that tell creations, the rising dictations, an ugly mutation of our lack of narration from voices like these. So many voices unheard, so many stories unseen, so many generations untold, so many traditions undone, unbeen. But as I speak and I speak and I speak it, something takes over and I start to deepen. I take a step back to pause, to dare to think and imagine, to internally manifest and dream and realistically fathom. But to move towards the future, we must reflect and own the past, ground ourselves in what happened in order to outlast, to use fantasy as a tool of empowerment and dreams, because who said we can't reclaim it and rename it? Wait and see. So I ask, what if? What if? What if we stopped listening to all the lies and all the greed? What if we didn't have to beg of hungry mouths, hand to feed? What if turning on the heating wasn't a choice but a given? What if we didn't accept this government? We said, no, you're not forgiven. What if 2020 energy didn't feel like a distant dream? What if we could simply speak and be listened to instead of muffled screams? What if people understood the gravity of Chris Cabba's murder? What if Joy Gardner had survived and the world had really hurt her? What if waking up every day felt exciting and unique? What if there was laughter, joy and giddiness spread out upon the streets? What if BBC and mass media got taken over by real choices? What if choosing between Earth and space weren't the world's modern choices? What if Palestine was free, Sudan, Congo too, Gaza full of hummingbirds? What if olive trees grew full and tall and wide and undisturbed? What if people understood that genocide isn't explainable or okay? What if over 60,000 minimum weren't killed and over 6 million displaced? What if more statues were torn down and replaced with our faces? What if more statues were torn down and replaced with our faces? What if governments returned stolen artifacts, our heritage retraces? What if we swapped out Cecil Rhodes for Martin, Angela or Maya? What if we burned down the system in one big fat fucking fire? I ask, what if? You can say it with me. What if? What if? Like a prayer, like a manifestation. What if? What if? What if? Thank you.
Give it a go of Erin James! You can see what Erin won. You can see. Wow, absolute talent there. Just a beautiful kind of variety in the writing as well. Very, very lucky to have you. So thank you so much for coming, Erin James. If you didn't catch their Instagram handle, on your bookmarks, haven't got a bookmark on the door? If not, there's a few little bookmarks out by the side. But we've got links to every performer tonight. So do find them, see where they're at next, and go and support them. I forgot to mention as well, tonight is a special night. We're live streaming. We're live streaming to the nation. I say the nation. Tyrone, how many people are watching right now? Do you know? 10 people? 10 people? You laugh, but that's more than I was expecting. I think we did it once before. We had 6, so this is good growth. Oh my god, amazing! If you are watching, drop us a little comment, and we'll give you a little shout out because there's only 10 of you, so we could do one each basically. Listen, how are we feeling? Inspired. There we go. What a word. Amazing. I feel inspired too. And this is just the start as well. We're just getting going. I tell you what, would I be able to have a helper? Yeah, thank you. Oh, everybody welcome Emma. Would you be able to go into the crowd and then somebody picks out a name? Because we're going to do a little bit of open mic now. I think we got time for 2 names, and then we're going to do maybe 6 or 7 in the second half. So let's get a little drum roll. The drum roll is going to be quite long. I should have said it later. We've got probably 10 seconds left of the drum roll. Keep going, keep going. Let's get 2 out. Yeah, let's get 2 out. Here's the first one. Keep it going, keep it going. Keep it going. Okay, the first name on the list who's going to come up to the stage is Rosie Cameron. And then after Rosie, we are going to have Amy Baker. So come up, Rosie. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This to Just the Height. We all good?
I didn't actually think I was going to get picked.
No, of course, of course. Do you want me to hold your drink? Are you all good?
I'll put it down.
You put it down. Amazing. Give it up for Rosie.
Hi, everyone. I'm just fascinated by the words that I've heard already. So this is really cool. But this is my first time doing anything like this. So my name's Rosie. I'm 22, and I'm studying at university. I'm in my final year, which is quite stressful. But yeah, I'm actually doing a project about poetry at the moment, so this has been great to come to and get inspiration from. But usually my poems tend to stay in my notes app, but I guess I'm going to read out a few tonight, just short ones, nothing crazy. But this is one that I wrote for my boyfriend, Toby. So yeah, it's dedicated to him. It's called Homesickness. I'm not sure when it happened, but somewhere along the way, my home packed up and moved. It moved to live inside you. Unpacked all my baggage and put up all my posters and writings on the walls of your mind so you could learn all about me. And I could curl up in the library of your memories, warmed by your passionate fire, and read all the stories on your shelves that made you who you are, and helped build a haven inside of you. And now when I miss you, it's so much more than just missing you. It's homesickness. I'm just going to read one more, and this is actually dedicated to my housemate Bella, who I came with tonight, and she is one of my closest friends, so this is for her. I also call her Bon Bon. She's called Bella Bon, but her surname is Bon, so I call her Bon Bon. So that'll be in the last verse. Okay. When we moved in together, my room soon became ours, and despite the damp and the cold, our laughter turns the dust to gold. Nourished by girlhood, dipped in tea and dark chocolate, we could talk for hours and hours about love, who's its and what's its. I will listen to every thought you have, no matter how silly it seems, because wherever your brain goes, mine's probably already been. So Merry Christmas, Bon Bon, and a Happy New Year. I'm lucky to have a friend like you living so very near.
Keep it going for Rosie Cameron. Rosie, would you like me to promote your Instagram in case people want to follow you? So no? Okay, never mind. That's good. I'm glad I asked. Amazing. For the first time performing. That's amazing. You need to get out to more open nights. All right, let's go. Amy Baker. Keep it going.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Merry Christmas. I might put that a little bit lower. Okay, so this one is called The Ballad of the Potato Waffle. Been seeing a guy for months now, but still unsure of where I stand. I'll be honest, I'm a fan of him, but he maintains the upper hand. Because the red flags he's been waving are massive, but they're sexy. Hot one minute, cold the next, vexing bullshit just to hex me. You see, the thing with those mixed signals is that some of them feel real nice. So all good sense flies out the window along with all your friends' advice. Sometimes it takes a real slap in the face to get the dose of truth you need. And this one, in particular, came in the midst of a late night feed. We'd been out dirty dancing, so appetites were running high. Options for sustenance were limited. It was bleak, I'm not going to lie. When I look into my freezer, I discover just one potato treat. But it's okay, we can share, everything will be sweet. 5 minutes in the toaster provides nice crisping round the rim. Still I go in search of condiments to make things a fraction less grim. But when I turn around, no waffle, just crumbs, a greasy sheen upon his lips. I know. And suddenly I see things clearly. My comprehension flips. Realization dawns and it's like a cloud descending. I'd never have guessed Captain Birdseye would be witness to our ending. You see, I've been feeding him before I feed me, giving away all my energy and my tasty snacks for free. Because women, we do that. We've been trained to give. But accepting minimal effort is no way to fucking live. You know the saddest thing? I'd have settled for just one bite. But that's not how our dynamic works. From the off, I've been too polite. Saying it's okay, I'm all right, and other pointless platitudes, boundaries constantly overstepped. That is until he messed with my frozen foods. You might think me overzealous. After all, it's just a cheap potato snack. But it exposed our shady dynamic, so obviously I can't go back. Because in that kitchen at 2 a.m., he gave a glimpse into his heart, a glimpse into his inner life in which I'll never play a part. At the end of the day, it's up to us. We've got to choose to not feel awful, because we deserve much more than crumbs. We deserve the whole damn waffle.
Hell yeah. Keep it going for Amy Baker. Amy, that wasn't your first time, was it? You've done this before. Would you like me to promote your Instagram? At Amy Baker Writes. Writes is in rights. Yeah, which makes sense. Everyone give it up one more time for Amy Baker. I can't wait to get home and get my air fryer on and put in some chips. And I'm feeling good. Right, we're going to have one more poet, then we're going to have a little break. Speaking of food, there's some pizza to order. We've also got a raffle going on. In fact, Emma would be able to do the raffle for the T-shirt right now. We've got 2 prizes tonight. Basically, we need to raise some money, so we're selling off a T-shirt and also a ticket every single night next year, which is worth about £600. And we're going to do the T-shirt prize now, and then in the break, if you want to buy some more, we're going to do at the end of the show the raffle for the ticket for the rest of 2026. Are we ready? Oh, you got to tear them off, of course. I tell you what, that's going to take a while. I'll introduce the next act. Shall I? Okay, amazing. Should have planned that before, I'm sorry. Okay, we're going to introduce our next act, of course. I asked her if she'd like me to introduce anything in particular or mention anything. She just said, tell them how amazing I am. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do. I will have to say, I think I met you on a random open mic night probably about 2 years ago. And it was so lovely how I told you about this little night I was going to start, and then you just came along for the first time. And since then, you've been so supportive. I look to you as like the mother of the London poetry scene. You really do support everyone, and everyone kind of looks up to you. So, yeah, I really, really do appreciate you. And recently, you've been popping off as well. 8.4 million views last time I checked on one of your beautiful poems. Hopefully you're going to do that one tonight. But yeah, I'm really, really excited to welcome to the stage Maxine Meixner.
Oh my God, that was just an insane introduction. I was looking around being like, who is she? And I was like, oh, shit. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Thank you. Hi, how are we doing? Good. I mean, thank you so much for coming and spending your Friday night watching some poetry. I think this just shows that poetry is kind of cool, you know? Thank you. What are all the things I'm going to say? Yeah, so I've got 3 poems to share with you. This first one is brand new. Thank you. It's new shit, yeah. It's brand new and it's seasonal. So what's great about it is that if you like it, it's cool because it's seasonal, because this is my last show of the year. And so I'm not going to perform it again after this night. It's going to be a one and done kind of situation. So if you like it, you can be like, fantastic, I managed to hear that poem, that was wonderful. And then if you hate it, you're never going to hear it again, so it's completely fine. But, okay. So this poem's about New Year's. When I hear my friends say, new year, new me, I want to ask them, what is so wrong with this version currently? I'm all for self-improvement, but what is the problem with you are now that you want to just completely chuck them out? And they're going to say, it's not that deep. New year, new me is just a way to say that this year there's some things I want to change, some goals I want to set. And I get it, but I'm still not a fan of the concept, because every year, the 1st of January becomes heavy with this expectation to change. The weight of the month hangs low over us, casting a shadow over our lives, and instead of seeing the light, we summarize our shortcomings with this hypercritical eye. Tell ourselves that this year, this time, we must do it all right. get our lives together, whatever that means. Become high-achieving, clean-eating, money-making machines who wake up at 5 a.m. and fit into the tiniest sizes of jeans and make it all look so easy and can do it all in their sleep. These squeaky clean fantasies. So it sounds like to me, new year, new me, just wants to take the friends that I love and scrub them of their scruff, buff out their flaws, these pieces that I love so much, these warts and all. So honestly, I don't want to hear it anymore. Set your goals, sure, but why tell yourself that you have to become someone else to make your dreams come true when this version of you can do all of that too? This version of you that has been through so much, that has toughened up and buckled down, cried more times than you can count, and laughed so loud it drowns out all the other sounds. That has a heart that is still full of love despite all the new scars you now carry. And it's brand new, so I've forgotten the words, which is fantastic. This is, we love flaws. This is part of the poem. So dear friends, I beg you, instead of saying new year, new me, why don't you take the person that you are and live your fantasy? Because at the end of the day, January the 1st is just another bright, new, beautiful day. Thank you. They're so great about fucking it up because I am never going to do it again. So that was it. Okay, so I'm going to try something new again and take the mic off the stand, which I have never done before. I don't know what it seems to be with tonight. I just seem to be like breaking out. And Tyrone was taking pictures while I was doing that. Oh no. This is so embarrassing. Okay, so we're going to stay on the theme of change. And something that has started happening, this poem is about something that I've noticed start happening as I get older, which has been quite a sensation, quite a thing. And what is poetry but a way to, as Erin said, process the world and process the things around you? So this is a poem, and it goes like this. People my age have started having babies on purpose. And now people are asking me when I will start to have babies, which is strange because I don't feel grown up enough. And I don't even know if this is the way I want to go. I need more time to decide before giving a definite yes or a no, but suddenly the science has me watching clocks I never cared for before. Hearing TikToks tunneling into every thought, like, tick-tock, tick-tock, your eggs are dying. Biologically, you're already past your prime and you can't waste any more time to decide. So tick-tock, tick-tock, your ovaries are shriveling up like limes left in the fruit bowl for too long. And they might have enough juice in them to produce a zesty little offspring, or they might not. It's a risk that grows greater each and every day you delay. So what do you say? Are you baby ready? Apparently, some people just know. This is something that they have always wanted. So now I'm worried that there is something wrong with me because I'm being confronted with people my age having babies on purpose and being so sure. Meanwhile, I am paralyzed with indecision and there seems to be no cure. I just want 20 more years of living my life just for me because it is all going so fast and I need it to slow down. I have barely got my own feet on the ground, but now I am sprinting to outrun this ticking clock in a race I never wanted to be a part of, and I have to pick a lane. And also, if I do find a man that I want to go through all this with, I know a part of me will be bitter as hell that his body gets a pass in all of this. It's not his skin that will stretch or his organs that will shift, not his bits that will be prodded by eyes or hands or tools, and his hormones won't skydive or tango or whatever the hell it is that they do, and he faces no risk of being sliced open like an overripe fruit. And not to mention, the risk of complications, the financial implications in this cost of living crisis, the fact that the planet is dying, and also, what if I just don't like it? What if I do it all wrong? How do you know? How do you know that you are ready to move on from everything you have ever known to this unwritten chapter from which there is no turning back from? And they say it gives you so much more than it takes away, but it is still so much change. So I am sitting on this fence, and I could go either way. But I just want to delay it all, make that choice another day. So for now, I am watching people my age have babies on purpose and thinking about how we are still all just children ourselves. Thank you. There's been this running joke throughout the year that Danny Mash can't take a good photo of me. And half of it is my fault because, I don't know, when I'm on stage, obviously it's electric and my face is just like, ah. Okay, I have, God, speaking is thirsty work. Sorry, everyone. I have one final poem. And before I do it, I just firstly wanted to say a huge, massive thank you to Spit because you guys have been so amazing. Give Spit a round of applause. You guys are amazing. You have been such a huge part of my year. This community has been such a huge part of my year. Tyrone on the cameras, you are phenomenal as well. Round of applause for Tyrone, please. So wonderful, and I'm so thankful for this community. And also to all of you for being here tonight, all of the audiences for coming out and supporting poetry. It means the world. Everyone, I'm sure there's lots of writers here, and I can't wait to see more in the open mic. And we just know, you spend hours sometimes writing these poems, practicing them just for your 10, 15 minutes on stage, or just your one chance to perform your poem. It means the world that you're here and you're listening, and for all the fuck-ups and for all the laughter, I feel most alive here, so thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, I'll do this last poem, and this, I want to take this poem and the message in this poem through into 2026. As you can tell, I love to yap, so if you want to come find me afterwards and yap, please do. I'm sat literally right there, and I'll be wandering around, so please come find me. I like to talk. Anyway, okay. I'm not religious, but when I see someone running to catch the bus, I say a silent prayer for them. I pray to no one and everyone when I silently say, I hope you make it. And these 5 words contain all the things I wish for this stranger. I hope you make it. I hope the stars align and you can be in the right place at the right time. And once the fight to catch the bus is won, you can rest and catch your breath instead, knowing that you are exactly where you were meant to be. I have all these little hopes for the strangers I see, like I hope you have the most perfect cup of tea and that your mornings are slow. I hope you learn how to let go like the autumn leaves do, in bursts of bright colour, making way for something new. And I hope someone always holds out a hand for you when you need it, but also that you have the courage to take it, knowing that you have the strength to hold heaviness when you face it. And I hope that you always have a place that feels like home, whether it's a physical place or one that you carry with you in your soul. And I hope that people are kind and life is good and you are safe and loved as everyone should be. We all deserve this. And I'm not religious, but I have been praying more lately for the people I see in real life and the ones on the telly. And it can be for the things as mundane as catching trains, or for the people who are fleeing things some are more hesitant to name. Because what is a prayer but a wish for all humanity, one that shoulders all of our collective hopes for the things that we see and that we fight for? Because we hope and we fight for equal rights, the end of genocide, peace on this earth, and kids to not know what hurt is. So when I say, I hope you make it, those 5 words contain not only the weight of the world, but the promise to break it and remake it and rebalance the scales, to be a drop in the ocean that swells to make all ships rise so we can all sail safely and actually self-actualize. So when I say, I hope you make it, I am not only praying for you, I hope you make it because I hope that we all do. So next time you see someone who is running for the bus or someone who is facing something you would rather turn away from, I hope you hold on to your hope and stay engaged. Your hope shines out like the sun's rays. Without it, the world only gets more grey. Without our collective hope, we can't believe in change, and change is something we need to make. So I hope you make it. I hope we all do. Thank you. Thanks so much. Bye. Kofi reminded me to plug myself. You can find me on Instagram at MaxineM_X. Okay, thanks, bye.
Wow. There's when I kind of first heard of poetry or thought about going to poetry nights, always had in my mind this kind of idea that it was like, do you know that scene from 21 Jump Street? Cynthia Dive My Cynthia, you know that? Or maybe even worse, the kind of the poetry you had to learn at school where it's just really boring stuff. But there's whole new genres of poetry that kind of we're discovering the London scene, and one of my favorites is this kind of storytelling that Maxine just is perfect at, better than me. So yeah, thank you so much, Maxine. You can see why it's touched 8.4 million people. So once again, give it up for Maxine. We're going to have another headliner in the second half and the open mic as well. Let's do a bit of raffle, shall we? Because yeah, we've got a lovely T-shirt just here, which is made by Black Score, who's one of the poets on the scene as well. Big up Black Score. Maxine's on this specific one as well, with a nice little photo of Maxine. It's the only one we have. You can choose which T-shirt you want. If we don't have your size as well, we will make a new one. But yeah, let's give a little drum roll, shall we? Anyone who doesn't win in this one, you're still in the draw for the second one. We're going to do end of the second half for the free ticket. But yeah, keep it going. In fact, give it to someone else so I don't cheat. Everyone get their raffle tickets ready. We have number 130. It's you. It's not you. Nobody 130. We sold it. We did sell it. 131. It's the closest. Anyone got 129? I'm not prepared for this situation. Well, the thing is, we could do it again, but what if 130 comes back from the toilet and then we got to give 2 T-shirts away? What do we think? Do we think we go again? Or do we think we wait for 130? We're going again. Yeah, new person. I'm so sorry if you're 130. 134. Yes. Yay! Well done. You've won a T-shirt. We basically feel free to select one from there. If we don't have your size, we'll get a new one. But well done. Give it up. Tyrone, have we got any comments on the chat? Not yet. That's fine. Didn't want any. What are you doing, 10 people at home? Why can't you just put a little comment in? Are there still 10 people? 4? Okay, that's fine. They're taking a break. That's fine. And we're going to take a break as well. So yeah, do buy some more raffle tickets if you want to win a ticket to every single show next year. There's some more merch there as well for sale. Get a drink, chat to all the poets you've seen, tell them how much you love them, and we'll be back for the second half for some more poetry. Thank you! SpitNights! Did we have a good break? Yes, amazing. Okay, find your seats, find your seats. I noticed in the first half there was some premium seats at the front row right here. These are my friends, so we can move these away. If people who in the first half who didn't have a seat come to the front, there's 6 premium seats right here. There's also a premium seat there. Is that taken? That's somebody. There's a premium seat, really nice, squishy. If your bag wants to sit there, absolutely. We might get someone sat down there. Do come in, sit down. Let's get nice and cozy. It is Christmas. Quick check. Anyone here got the raffle number 130? No, still no. They don't deserve a T-shirt if they leave within. Okay, no, that's right. We're gonna do the rest of the raffle probably in about 20 minutes. When everyone's kind of settled down. Have we had a good first half? Did we enjoy the first half? Of course we did. Who here was here for the first time ever? I know, Alyssa, you were, yes. Are we coming back? Yes. Do you live in Rio? No. Do you live in London? No. Where do you live? Helsinki. Wow, okay. Okay. But this is your first, you've been in London much, or you live here? Oh, amazing. Thank you. Have you been before? No, amazing. Well, thank you very much. Oh, please do, yeah. We should start one in Helsinki and Rio, maybe, yeah? We'll talk after. Amazing. Thank you very much. Melbourne, are we there? Ren? Yes? You having a good time? Is it worth the 20-hour journey? So worth it. Amazing. We're going to have Ren perform later because Ren DM'd us and was like, oh, I'm coming from Melbourne. Can I perform? And there's no way he can say no to that. And I'm very, very excited to see them open up the open mic as well. In fact, what I think I might do is, before we get onto our next headline, I think I might go through the rules for the open mic, just so we kind of know what's going on, because I forgot to say earlier, 4 minutes maximum, just so we can get as many people up on stage as possible. And when it gets to 3 minutes 45, aka 15 seconds left, the beautiful Pedro at the back there is going to give us a little signal. Ooh, okay. So that means you've got 15 seconds left. And get off stage, because we need to get as many people up as possible. We're going to try and get about 6 or 7 in the second half, as well as the headliner. So yeah, I think we do get into the open mic bit, to be honest with you, just because we are a little bit behind time. So let's get into it, and we'll do a couple of names before. And Ren, are you okay to warm us up to be the sacrificial for the second half? You'd love to, right? Everyone, welcome to the stage from all the way from Melbourne, Ren! Keep it going. She's come a long way. Perfect time.
Thank you. Hi. Hi. Cool. So, I have flown from Melbourne not only for Spit, but I am celebrating. I lived in London 10 years ago, and I promised myself that when it got to 10 years, I would come back and just go to every place that meant something to me. And Rosie, where are you? Was that her name? Was that your name? Yeah, cool. When I was 22, I didn't know poetry was a thing. And I wrote and I kept it to myself for a really, really long time. But then I finally got on the mic and it changed my life. And so witnessing you in your first moment on the stage, I can't explain to you what that means to me to witness, because I know what it means to do this. And Erin, where are you? Hey, where are you? Hey, I know what it means to win a slam and feel that validation. Open up your heart. Keep doing it. And I also look forward for you to the moment when you realize you didn't need that win to know that you got it. Yeah. And Maxine, I really hope I get 8.4 million views at some point. This is my chapbook crumbs, and I was going to do something that inspired by the potato waffle poem, but I only have 3 minutes and I'm already yapping, like you. So if you want to read that poem, it's in here. These are for sale, they're 10 quid, and that's going to feed me while I'm in London. They're signed and I kissed them, you're welcome. This poem is called Volcanic Woman, and I dedicate it to Wordcraft. If you want to know what that is, you got to buy my book. I am good enough to be the best of me, and she is all I will to be. I have dragged bones through mountains to be here, reached deep into caverns to rescue arrowheads carved in my own name. Validation has paved too many paths, and so this girl made woman, and she is discovering woman. So yeah, the volcano aches to erupt. Beware, the riot against tsunami on my army of lava stallions. Cast Genesis flames against the wave to dry it out. Send it back into a new tide until it lands to soothe sands and melts my skin to shields. Grain to glass blown, watch me triumphant in my own and worship me. Striking on my haunches, this body will be a candlelight, a bonfire, a bushfire, a magma huntress serving as lighthouse. She pulls me home when the sea storm engulfs me, smokes the sky with all I am becoming, and in the dark I will reach out towards the firewoman of my dreams and cry her, who I am and am not yet. Thank you.
Here we go for Erin, all the way from Melbourne. Ooh, you need to come to London more often. Wow. Okay, that was powerful. Do buy. I think you're gonna put your books over there right at the end. So do buy one of those. Is it crumbs? Yeah. There's loads of stuff to buy tonight, but it is Christmas, so you can do it. Yeah. Thank you so much, Ren. Let's get straight into the open mic as well. Oh, where's the hat gone? That's a different hat. That's a raffle hat. Where's the hat gone? Have you got the hat? Can we have the hat? What's it doing over there? Would you be able to give it to somebody to choose? Choose a little name. Let's get a drum roll going. Let's choose two names. So reminder, 4 minutes from the moment you stand on the stage, just so we can get through as many people as possible. Thank you very much. First up, we're going to have Karis Hannah. Karis here? Yes, amazing. And then we're going to have Eloise Twyford. Eloise? You're here, amazing. Okay, you're coming up to set. Let's first welcome to the stage, Karis Hannah.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you. Hi. Okay, so there is a tiny little bit of audience participation in this poem. However, I'm not going to tell you what I need you to do. I'm hoping that you'll just sense the clue organically, and if you know, you know. Okay. No pressure. Okay. To the man who asked me if my crutch was a crutch. I know you think you're being slick, but no, it's not a crutch. It's a stick. But because, in your opinion, I don't look sick, you assume it must be some kind of shtick. It's collapsible. I can unfold it with a flick, and it's really satisfying to listen to it click. It's not a crutch, and it's not a prop. I use it to prop me up when I feel like I'm about to drop. It's not a crutch. It's a cane. It helps with my balance and flare-ups of chronic pain. A crutch is similar, but it's not the same, and I'm sure you'd know that if you engaged your brain. My friend said I should personalise it, give it a name. I like that idea, turned it into a game. Right, here's what I did, okay. I made a list of every mobility aid-related celebrity pun name I could think of. Right. And here's what I came up with. Sticky Minaj. Cane Fonder. Christopher Walken stick. But I ultimately decided on Stick Astley. Because in times when I'm feeling stuck, when I've hit rock bottom and I can't get... Sorry, let's try again. Because, you know what's coming. Because in times when I'm feeling stuck, when I've hit rock bottom and I'm out of luck, when all of the water's been drained from my cup, I hope that it's... Thank you, I'm so glad you didn't leave me in the lurch. So, to reiterate, no, it's not a crutch, it's a stick. Oh, it also doubles up as a pretty handy weapon. So, I suggest you stop being a dick. Thank you.
Here we go for Karis! Ooh. I love there's so much that goes on at these nights. I didn't expect to get rickrolled tonight. That was amazing. Thank you so much. Wow. Okay, let's get straight on to Eloise. Welcome to the stage. Give it up! Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I am so excited to be here. I'm Eloise, I'm 25, and I am a therapeutic psychology and counselling student. So I'm going to read a poem about counselling. If you've been in counselling, I hope it speaks to you. If you haven't and you're curious, I hope it's insightful. Dear counselling, and so we meet again. Apart from you're very different this time. Harder, deeper, you sting a heck ton more than you have before. I think previously I've used you as a fix me now process. Let's sort out my trauma ASAP. Can we just get this over with? And what I'm learning this time around is that my goal is not to be healed, but to continue healing. And in this process of healing that I find myself sitting in, I am violently bleeding. See, I've been frantically bandaging and plastering, but the truth is I'm not a medic. And bandages and plasters only work short term. They can't heal a soul that is sick. So I'm sat with this colossal pile of wool that is tangled and messy and much bigger than a handful, and I've asked Jesus to sit with me and help me untangle it, which I truly believe he is doing. It's just that he wants to take his time to do it bit by bit, and I want him to just do a miracle and be done with it. I don't want to feel low. I don't want to keep getting ill and being in go slow mode because my immune system is getting hacked away at as I revisit all this trauma. Trauma, trauma, trauma. I honestly think I'm so fed up of hearing that word. It's become weightless in my mind. Well, we've all been through some trauma and we've all got things we need to bind. It's okay, just be gentle, be kind. And what if I don't know how to be kind in my mind because I've been my own worst enemy for so long? Counselling. I hate you. And yet, I love you. It's like trudging through treacle with chains around your feet, while someone gives you a shoulder massage and your favourite food to eat. Cathartic, yet bemusing. Therapeutic, yet excruciating. And all the while, whilst you walk me through each toil and trial, there's truly a part of my soul that starts to smile at the simple truth that I am healing. So much of that wool is unreeling. And slowly, ever so slowly, my sweet soul is being made whole. Thank you.
Give it go for Eloise! Say again. Instagram, you want her Instagram. Eloise, am I okay to get everybody your Instagram? Amazing. Eloise _Twyford. Is that right? Twyford is TWYFORD. like the toilet company. I've never heard of Twyford. Have we heard of Twyford, the toilet? Yeah, okay. Eloise, just like kind of normal spelling, underscore Twyford, like the toilet company. Amazing. Wow. And do you know what? That was a kind of lovely example of how poetry is like a kind of a two-way street. Like such lovely words being said, but also such lovely reaction from the crowd. Like, I feel warm right now. I feel warm. I feel Christmassy. We've also got. I'm going to plug these seats over here, guys. You're standing over there. Come sit down. I moved these chairs especially like 5 hours ago. I'd love for them to be sat in. Please do. If there is anybody at the back there, if you want to sit down, we've got some seats over there. You don't have to, but yeah, please do. I'd have thought you'd go, yeah, no, come. Yeah, come. 4 more seats left, anyone over there? We want to be a nice big family at the front. Okay. That's the housekeeping done. That's our last little burst as well. We're gonna have some more open mic in the second after Jolade as well. Our next performer tonight. I was looking up his bio that he sent over, and it features the phrase "honoured by the Queen in 2013 for contributions to contemporary British poetry," and he's here tonight. And he applied to perform 6 months ago or something, and straight away I was like, yeah, absolutely, want you on stage. And it's so good to have him here. He's featured on BBC One Extra, So Far Sounds, Raw Festival Hall, and I'm so excited to see. I've never seen him perform live before. So please welcome to the stage, Jolade! Keep it going.
Evening. Thank you. Who said hi? I'm gonna borrow Maxine's whole flow. Hi. There we go. All right, it's better. All right. Thanks for having me, SpitNights. I appreciate your patience because I've cancelled like twice on you guys. Even though I'm the one that applied because I wasn't around each time the show came up. So I'm grateful to be here tonight. I've been following the journey over the last year. And I'm like, where were you guys? Like, hold tight Tyrone in the back. We've known each other for years. So to even hear it was behind the scenes, and this is what was great. Big up to everyone that's performed, open micers and fellow headliners and other writers and creatives in the room. I was going to say something. Side note, everyone's a creative. There's no such thing as a non-creative. So let's just make sure we all know that. And if you don't believe me, then really look into how you make your day go and how you solve problems. That's creativity. So don't let the world tell you there's corporates and non-creatives. It's a lie. My sermon is now over. Now into the poems. All right. It's been a while since I've done this. So I was saying to Danny earlier, I feel nervous again, which is great. I actually like nerves. That might make me slightly crazy, but it is what it is. All right, I'm gonna try and see if I can get this one off. Rest in peace, Boyega. And God said, let there be light. Then light said, let everything I touch have shadow, shape, and function. And function said, let man skank, wheel up rhythm and bogle. See other man in a dance and see kin, not threat. Forget cause he lives, call up mumsy and tell her I love you like fire loves yam. Like how yam loves designer egg. Like how warm cocoa bread folds over flaky beef cheese patties. Breaking is okay here. And my G, you're okay here. Good here. You, her, and them, man, come and sit, fam. Stretch and cross legs, no need to watch face or door, cause it's calm outside. Good outside, like when good sun hits skin, like when pollen's not an op. Grind food, not teeth. Unclench jaw, release the grief in your fist and spud me with the resonance that will let my next of kin know he's good too. And God said, let there be light. Then I asked God to give man shades. Discs on eyes that contour face so a man can't tell if man's eyes are smiling. If man's pupils are dilated like pupils in school because man didn't learn nothing. Except that man didn't learn nothing. So God teach man something, because a man has to do something still. Thank you. So I'm going to share some other poems. I got published for the first time this year. Hold tight, Outspoken Press, and my entire creative community who've been supportive of my journey as a writer and other things that I do. I have like 11 copies with me, so if you want to buy one, shout me. It's about £8 each. If you can't get them from me, you can also get them online at Outspoken Press, run by the amazing Anthony and Axagoru, who afforded me this opportunity to publish my first pamphlet. So yeah, called Jabez Incarnate. Yeah. All right, this next one. So rest in peace, Boyega again. Like he inspired that last poem I wrote. If doesn't know about Boyega or the banjo, go and get to know. He studied along with us, but he was definitely him. Incredible writer and also a path finder for a lot of us. He gave me some opportunities and he was just that guy. And a fellow East Londoner, you don't know already. I'm not from South, sorry. Hackney to be precise, like East Side, you know what I'm saying? This next one, I guess kind of inspired by him as well, because he had this poem with like popular sayings, like, you know, we don't die, we just, yeah. So this one doesn't got a title. I don't know what really inspired it outside of him. I guess I was just looking at the ways in which we kill ourselves in regards to unfinished ideas, the way we allow other people's lives to eclipse our own life. You know what I'm saying? Every poem I write is also talking to me as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm living life with you guys too in it. So it's a stage, but after this, the lights go down. Life still continues, you get me? So, yeah. All right, I'm going to try and get this one off because I don't really know it well. I need to get bigger, get smaller. All right. We don't die. We'll be here long after we go. Through IG servers, digital, cryogenic chambers eternal. We don't die, at least until the sky falls, cloud burn, electricity ends. We don't die, our faces will be here to greet you forever. Just use the names that we gave ourselves, names that took thought and becoming, the best kinds of ownership, by the way, but we don't die. You can relive our voices as long as we didn't enable disappearing messages, a slow kind of departure, a less abrupt kind of leaving, still forms of death, but what do we care? We only have so much space in our phones, lives, or anything else about us that was meant to be filled. This is where I lose it. That was meant to be filled. God told me to stay light. And I took that to mean I was only meant to touch things, not own them. Or that things can hold me and think that they can stay because I let them. But I won't die. I'll be here through everything I let see me. Survived by my attempts in blood, ink, and tumbler drafts. Morbid thoughts born out of naps taken too late in the day. I'm awake late enough in the night to actually hear myself think about my end. The selfish kind of thought that only artists can afford, but we can't die. Our ideas build the world as it becomes. Nothing's new to these eyes. We saw it all coming 174 unfinished ideas ago. But we won't die, because someone will surely unearth this almost genius, name it seminal, or another word fancy enough for before its time. We don't get to be timely, just urgent, classic by critical acclaim, known in hindsight, so therefore tragic, but we won't die. We live outside time. A thing that says we have less than we think, but we're more than we know. Coming and going between all the souls, we hope that tomorrow will let us be, because choice be damned if we can't be it all, do it all, have it all. Hands too small, arms too short to box with father, son, and public image. Master contortionist, how you fit in them jeans and boxes. You know it's tight when nothing can breathe. Check on your dreams, because they can die. And if they can, then you will too. Dead inside, but smelling like life. We're already putting flowers next to our tombstones to mask the grief. Walking mausoleums eternal. We don't live the living visit, then leave us for dead. But we won't die. We just schedule our passing, color code our dates with a scheme of importance, imported methods of planning. We're good at seeming. If you don't believe me, then the next time someone asks you what you've been on, see if you can stop yourself before you say busy. Before being anything but. Tumbleweed in your field, high metrics in your field. No, that's wrong. Let's go back again. Tumbleweed in your feed. I can't read my own writing, that's crazy. And I typed, which is even worse. All right, here we go. Tumbleweed in your field, high metrics in your feed, all that mileage in your fingers, slim pickings for thin digits. You're working out the wrong muscle. But we don't die. We forever posing, caption gods, cliche incarnate. Typing fire, but living cold in living color. Which hue are you? Which hue are you? 'Cause filters reign, so now God is second and man is pissed, but we don't die, we just... Thank you. All right, I'm gonna share this last one, which is probably my favorite. It's also in the book. One of my favorite places in the world is New York. Has anyone ever been to New York before? And even if you haven't been, you're still gonna get this, because I think this is a universal experience. But I love New York. New York is like my, I was gonna say spirit animal, but that's not how it works. Spirit city, or whatever you wanna call it. Even the idea of a spirit thing is, anyway, I digress. But I go quite a bit. There's a lot of community work that I do there. And it definitely, New York gets me. And I think I get New York. But anyway, I wrote this October 2 years ago. I was there. Any excuse, I'll go. Don't get twisted. I'm an easy man to please in that regard. This poem is called A Recipe for Longing. You can find it in here. It's probably one of my favorite pieces I've ever written. And if you haven't been to New York, please go. Despite what Trump is saying, don't let the news actually get to you around what he says you can or can't do. There's a lot more hope in the world than what the news suggests. And that is not to say be apathetic to the news. Please be informed and please be proactive about what you know. We've heard about Palestine, Sudan, Congo, and every other place on the earth that is feeling like scorched earth, even your own front lawn. Get involved. Community is really the key, and not passive community, like get involved. So don't let the news scaremonger you out of doing things. Trust me, America's not as bad as they say it is. It's so much more beautiful than that, and so is the UK and everywhere else. Okay, all right, here we go. So it's October, and I'm on the Lower East Side of Manhattan in some diner eating spaghetti bolognese that's really just bolognese featuring spaghetti, because American portion sizes are a mad thing. I eat once a day when I go now, it's crazy. And a cup of black coffee made sweet by one of the many brands of sweeteners America has at its disposal, which makes me think that we are spoilt for choice in all the ways we can show some kindness in this world, but somehow we don't. Anyway, it's getting late, and it's cold. Colder than it was earlier, wet, but at least the rain stopped now. And instead of finishing this food that I know I only ordered to prolong my time outdoors, I'm thinking about what you need to live in this city. Grit, grace, and depending on the season, multiple sources of warmth and equal amounts of cool. New York gives much and requires a lot, and I, with my traveling man self, feel like I know it well enough to say it has taken a lot from me now and who I will be tomorrow. In this city, the day is when you fight for space. Night is when you remember there is no other person beside you, so you do what I do. You search Google for the homiest place that is not your home. You find a diner, slide into a corner booth that gives you that view of the entrance, and a panoramic view of the world outside. Order something that makes you feel warm and heavy and reminds you that you carry depth. Drink something that makes you procrastinate the need to sleep. But coffee, yeah? Coffee is the color, taste, and smell of all the realities you try to run from, and now you're awake long enough to face them. So really, you're not helping yourself. By now, I'm sure you've guessed that this poem is a recipe for longing, the kind of longing that makes you sit in diners alone at midnight and write maxims like, New York is where you go to make your loneliness cinematic. Where you go to turn the solo versions of things like dinners, walks, and nights out into B-roll. Where you go to hunt yourself over mugs, food, manholes, subways, hot things. Anything that lets heat touch you like you hands you want on nights like these. You know, everyone in a diner is the same. They're there for the kind of warmth you can buy and get real fills for again and again and again and again at no extra cost, where a lover is an ungainly food-stained apron who pours into you a cup without asking because they know it's empty. It doesn't matter that they can't speak your language. Love is something that goes without saying, at least here in this diner. When you post these views online, they call you cinematographer, as if you intended to paint with light. So they save your posts in a folder called Inspo. Flights, not feelings, but my G, this is all flight and feeling. Because even as I sit in this diner, I am coming and going between what I should feel and where I should go. And that's the thing about this movie. Me in this diner, and maybe New York. People marvel at the scene, but nobody ever gets that the artist was just trying to kill time and fill the canvas with whatever would hide the emptiness. But yeah, they save your post and DM you asking to know how you got the grain so fine, the angle right, what phone you use, bro. I don't know, my G. But if it keeps us talking, I'll make up a reason. Thank you. Thanks for having me. You can find me here. I really like talking to people. Otherwise, Instagram, Jolade, Joladeo. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Wow, thank you so much. Give it up one more time for Jolade. It takes such a special talent to have a whole audience just kind of hang on every single word. It's absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. And the fact as well that you couldn't read your own writing on your own phone, that's also a skill. So kudos to you. I don't know what was going on there, but fair play. What font are you in? Webdings or something? Right. Let's do the raffle now, because that's the big one, isn't it? We got the raffle tickets. Is 1:30 here at the moment? Has 1:30 come back? No. Okay, let's have a little dig in there. Yeah, round of applause or a drum roll. Either one works. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. So the winner of a ticket to every single SpitNights in 2026, unless it's already sold out, we can't do everything, is 101. Yay! Give it up. Come get a handshake. I'll come to you. 101. Let's just double check. Yep, it is 101. Any words?
I'm really happy.
Really happy. Give it up. The winner. Basically, if you can send us an email, then we'll get that all sorted for you. Perfect. Do you know what? I'm feeling generous. I've got a drinks token. Somebody can get a free drink. Should we do it for one of the raffle ticket winners? Why not? I don't know if... Yeah, go on. I'm feeling generous. This will get you a beer or a wine. 142. Yay! Drinks token for you. There we go. The bar closes in about 10 minutes. So I genuinely think it does. So I would get to the bar soonish. What time is it? Yeah, I feel like it closes. No, I think it closes at 10:15. But maybe, I don't know. I'd go now to be safe. Anyway. Okay. Okay, we're on to our last little stretch of open micers. We're going to have about 4 or 5 open micers. So yeah, let's get straight into it. By the way, you've been absolutely amazing tonight. So supportive. The fact that we might have people coming up here for the first ever time. I know you guys are going to welcome them in. So let's go 2 at a time. First up, we're having Miriam. Miriam here. Yes, we got a Miriam. And then it's going to be Catherine Byrne. Give it up. We'll do 3. Joe Ulsford. Gone to the loo. That's fine. Joe can come back. Okay, first up, who was it? Was it Miriam? Miriam, come on up. Where are you? Come on up. Keep it going. Are they here? Are they coming up? I can't see anyone coming up. No, I thought Miriam was over here. No? Okay, we're going to go straight on to Catherine. Catherine, come on up. Keep it going for Catherine. Welcome them to the stage. Remind everyone's got 4 minutes for the moment we step up. Yes, we've got a book. You're prepared. We like that. Welcome.
I'm a bit old school with
Go on, we like that.
Hi, everyone. This is my first time performing. Thank you. And this is also another poem about therapy, so that's great. Everyone should go to therapy. This is called The Body Keeps the Score. So, I lied to my therapist the other day. Not with words alone, but with the careful stitching of my smile. The neat embroidery of, I'm fine. The coat I've worn so long, like armour, fused to my skin like a second spine. Cut me open like a stick of rock, and you won't see vulnerability at the core. You'll see people pleaser, woven through every thread. An intricate knot of patterns designed to keep everyone else warm whilst I'm out in the cold instead. I lied to my therapist the other day. Told her I was okay, a patchwork in progress, but every fine was a loose thread I refused to pull because I was terrified I'd unravel and never know how to sew myself back in. I watched her nod and felt victorious, as if hiding my hurt was some kind of game that I'd won. But who am I really defeating when I reinforce the lie, stitch after stitch, pretending the fabric of me isn't fraying at the edges? I lied to my therapist the other day, but the body keeps the score, and mine has been pleading through tightened shoulders, a clenched jaw, a tapestry woven from years of, I'll cope. Each stitch remembers, even when the mouth betrays the body and speaks of hope. But today I call my bluff. Trembling hands snap thread from needle, and I'm left holding 2 halves of broken thread, the truth I've been sewing shut for years. I shared my truth with my therapist today, not the polished pattern I show to the rest of the world, but the real secret lining the coat, raw, uneven, worn thin in places, but somehow still holding up. I unstitch the words, let them spill out like torn seams, where the needles have drawn pain, where it's hurting, and the weight of unfulfilled dreams I've stitched into my bones. And she didn't flinch, she didn't rush to mend me or darn over the gaps. She just let the thread unravel, and it helped me to relax. I can see the patches laid out clearly now, my senses less dulled by what I want myself to hear. This is where my tapestry begins, weaving myself back together with threads that are mine, not borrowed, not forced, but evolving now, one stitch at a time. Thank you.
Yes! How are these first timers so good? I remember the first time I performed, I was just quaking on stage. Well done, Catherine. Catherine, would you like to plug anything? You might post a video. Yes, speaking of which, the amazing Tyrone get some beautiful, beautiful footage pretty much every night, every open mic. Yes, exactly. Every kind of poetry night there is. Tyrone managed to capture it so perfectly, and that's when we get viral clips like with Maxine. So yeah, do message us. Everyone who performed today, message us after this, send us an email, and we'll get your footage for you. So yeah, one more time for Catherine. Is Miriam back? Miriam? No, gone. Maybe Miriam was number 130. God, I feel for her. Double lost out. Okay, Joe Alsford. Yes, come on up, Joe. Come on up. Give it up for Joe Alsford, making it to the stage. There we go. This is a good height. Nice.
Yeah, mine is a crutch. It's not a walking stick, so crutch community. So to give a bit of preamble to this, I guess to give an explanation, I fell off a cliff. When your mum asks you, would you jump after a friend? Don't do it. It's not a good idea. 2 broken ankles and a broken arm later, and I'm walking, so we're good. We're no longer in a wheelchair, so progress. But before I go into this poem, I want to shout out Bar Usu, because we've got a Melbourne head in here, so I know that there's some big spoken word poetry that brought me out of my shell. And while I was away in Australia, this popped off, and I was like, you know what? If there's a reason I come back to this shit city, it'll be to come to one of these nights. So here we are. So this is when I came back to the UK, had surgery, and I was stuck in hospital because a 2-bedroom flat with 4 pit bulls doesn't quite work with a broken leg, so I had to stay in hospital. So here we go. Here I am. It's September. I've got wheels for legs, and all I can smell is shit. And I don't really know how to deal with it. Broken in a ward with no way to escape while the dementia patient flicks his poo like an ape. See, I'm here for understanding. All my life I've been evergreen and withstanding. But here I think is my limit. Listening to the guy's chocolate sausage fly like a ball to a wicket. Yeah, you lot were really poetic, not quite here. Yeah, I never thought I'd be here. I don't think anybody imagines a chapter being crippled. I hit the water like a rock, and quite literally I'm experiencing the ripples. Even if it's temporary, do you want a vision of hell? I'll tell you about it when I'm free from this insanity. Don't get me wrong, I know how to entertain myself. Netflix, sleep, more sleep, and regain health. But fuck me, am I bored? So much so I've even started talking to the Lord. I don't think they hear me. So I sit and write about it instead. As I do, once again, the smell of shit keeps filling my head. Oh, I wish I could close my nose as I do my eyes, yet instead I inhale methane and all I want to do is cry. There's some comic irony to be found in this. I'm not quite sure where, but I'm sure I'll laugh about it with my non-existent kids. Spinning yarn about and relating to them about potty training and relearning how to walk. Thank God I didn't land on my head and have to relearn how to talk. Irony aside, this is the longest walk. There was something quite strange when I opened my eyes after crash landing to earth and just thinking, thank fucking God I'm alive. No regrets of lost lips that I wished I'd kissed. Nah, I've lived a good life, 6 out of the 7 continents just to give you a gist. But now I've got 3 broken limbs and I'm fucking pissed. So here I am, no pretense. Wake me up when September ends. And please, nurse, stop giving laxative to my old friend. Thank you.
Give it up for Joe! Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. We do need that. We've had some lovely kind of deep stuff tonight, but we do want a bit of fecal poetry as well. It's always welcome to have a little bit of variety. That's nice. Is that what you were going to say? Is that what you were going to say? Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Right, we're going to have 2 more. Let's have 2 more. Drum roll, please. Oh, thank you. Keep it going. Come on, this more of a drum roll. All right. Gray Taylor. Welcome to the stage. Come on up, come on up. And then after Gray Taylor is going to be Solomon Silva. Solomon Silva, okay. Come on up. Gray Taylor, welcome to the stage. Give it up. Stage is yours.
Wow. Okay, this one's called Animals and Pests, and it's basically about guys who harass women. Men, we need a discussion. Let me ask you something. It may push a few buttons. Have you seen a friend, brother, colleague, or cousin? It could be a stranger, or maybe, just maybe, it's you. That when you're out and about, in the broad daylight, maybe not a night out, there's always at least one that separates from the group, attempting to hit on a woman, or two, or three, or six. Is he taking the piss? I could go on, but I think we get the gist. Now, by hit on, I actually mean harass. Sunday, do it religiously, en masse. A cheeky chap trying to chat up a lass, but a lass when she subtly declines. He's suddenly blind and he can't see the signs. And even when she spells it out in capitals that she's not interested in the dude, and the writing's on the wall, he still can't read the room. Thinks he'll snap his fingers and things will just click. They're shooting your shot, but he empties the clip. It's crazy seeing men that have clearly turned 30 but still can't discern between friendly and flirting, and then getting sense when the flirting ain't working. They curse and hurt girls in public, and it's quite disturbing. And what do the other men do? Nothing. Just watch like it's a scenic sunset and they've got a good view. Absolute animals. So guys, men, close your eyes and imagine for a minute. You're just chilling, minding your business, when out of nowhere strolls a talking bear about 7'5", with the strength of a bear. You couldn't fight him off if you tried, and he crawls by your side and starts saying things that he thinks are impressive. Then tries to cup onto you by clawing your shoulder and pawing your thigh, and when you declare you have no desire to sit in his chair, sleep in his bed, or taste his porridge, proceeds to get aggressive. And what do the other bears do? Nothing. They just stand there eating honey. Some think that it's funny and others don't care. They say, a bear is a bear and you're prey, so you should have seen this coming. Up next pops a pest, specifically a fly. You know the type, always trying to land upon something. Flies down when you're lunching. Even when you decide to move, proceeds to follow you around the room. He lands on your head, then on your sock, crawls up your leg, and lastly, inappropriately lands on your food. And all of this without consent. And what do the other flies do? Nothing. They just sit there buzzing, some even encourage. They say things like, let him land on you. Give him a try. He's such a nice fly. He wouldn't hurt a guy. Now, flies will be flies and bears will be bears, but with boys will be boys. I'm drawing the line, nip that in the bud, teach them while they're young, because these young guys grow up into men. And I get, you think she looks cute in this dress, but that's not an excuse to be causing distress. So my final address, which I will say with my chest, let's stop our friends and other men being animals and pests.
Come back here, come on. They want to hear what I find you, go on.
So I feel like you all like that still. So like, if anyone wants to follow me, my Instagram is Gray Taylor, and that's Gray with an A, not with an E.
Come on, keep it going for Gray Taylor. Wow, what standard we've had tonight. Oh my God, that was amazing. Gray, are you based in London? Are you Manchester? I'm in Brighton. Oh, I don't know, Brighton. Hell yeah. Well, we're coming. We're going to start our night in Brighton in April, so we'll be in touch. Was there somebody else I called? Did I call somebody else? I did. Solomon Silva? Go on then, Solomon. Let's give it up. Our last open mic of the night is bringing his chair up. You know it's going to be good. Solomon Silva.
Yo, shout out the Brighton crew as well. Was that A-Flow? Yes. Honestly, this time, January this year, I was coming out of a mad hibernation, and Hammer and Tongue in Brighton in January was one of the first, followed by SpitNights. You remember that? You remember that. It's been a crazy year. I ain't got time to go into it, but thank you for that opener. I appreciate it. Let me get myself on. I know you gon' feed me lies, and I don't like the way that tastes. You know I don't compromise, unless that is my path to take. I know you can't feed me lies, and I don't like the way that I can see it in your eyes, that there's no room to remonstrate. Now each day I wake and I crave today for you. Each day I wake, I crave you. No, and I know you can't feed me like. And I don't like the way that tastes, and I can see it in your eyes, that there's no room to remonstrate. Jingle bells, jingle bells. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, ooh, hey. Yeah. Now I didn't know how these waves could feel inside me. Now all I know, when the storm comes, I'll ride it. Now I did not know how these waves could feel inside me. Inside me. Inside me. Inside. Now all I know is when a storm comes, I will ride it. And he wore himself naked under the gaze of the sun. And his skin was speckled by rose thorns. And he sang a song halfway between ecstasy and agony. And in the place of his bed, he heard her say, My son, my son, my son. My son, my son, my son. All is well. All is real. My son, my son, my son. My son, my son, my son. All is well. All is real. Now I did not know how these waves can feel inside me. Inside me. Inside me. Inside. Now all I know when a storm comes, alright. My son, do not struggle. For if one still buried, they will tear your flesh, my son, my son. My son. My son, slow it down. For if you rush, it will not form right. It will not form right. I know. All is well. Said all is real. I said I know. That 2026 will be a fantastic year. Thank you. And I wanna echo I wanna echo a lot of what a lot of other people have said. Poetry is something that has anchored me through some crazy storms over this last year where I did not know where things were headed. I didn't know where things were going, but the one kind of constant in my life was the word. And it's easy to underestimate how much power you have with the power of your own tongue to direct the course of your own life. So if nothing else, take that away. My name is Solomon Silver. Big up SpitNights every time. I'll see you guys soon, man. Bless.
Yes, your final open mic of the night, Solomon Silver. Wow. Yeah, go on, take that. What a way to end the night. I went most of the night with having the best bells on stage, and then you had to pit me right at the end. Fair bloody play. What a way to end it. That just shows that there's such variety in this scene, and we've got it all. You name it. So I want to thank every single person who's performed tonight and who's put their name in the hat. It is no small feat to kind of put your name in there and be like, oh, do you know what? I'm going to perform in front of 180 strangers. So let's give a warm round of applause for everyone tonight to put their name in the hat. Give it up for your performers, Maxine, Erin, and Jolade. Let's give it up to the ministry for hosting us here tonight and being lovely to us as always. To Pedro on sound, to Tyrone filming, Molly on the decks, to Emma and Clemmy for getting you in here tonight. Every single one of you bought a raffle ticket. That means so much to us. And thank you every single one who's come tonight and supported live poetry. We're back here on the 9th of January 2026. And then some more dates as well. Follow us on Instagram to see more. Thank you so much for coming. Give it up. Do stay and chat. Everybody stay and chat and mingle and have fun. It's Friday.